This lesson is about when the kingdom is rendered from you, there's nothing that you can do. When the kingdom is rendered from you, absolutely nothing you can do. Try, because that's all that they're doing right now. They're trying to maintain this kingdom, and can't do anything. Judgment has already been pronounced amongst this place, and the Most High has he's judged this place, and it's just a matter of time before this place completely all the way goes down. Rome, it took some time for it to fall. However, Babylon fell overnight. America, it has fallen, but when it falls, like fall, that's going to be overnight. It ain't it ain't going to be no long, drawn out war. The plagues will be talked about, yeah, but when the arrows are shot at this place from the archer, ain't no going back and forth, and then Congress got to pass this bill, and they should go to war, and then there's a ceasefire and all. Man, once the arrows are let off in the direction of Babylon, they're not missing. There is no Iron Dome, Silver Dome, Golden Dome that's going to knock down these arrows. These arrows are going to be of a mighty expert. There's nothing that he can do to extend this time. I'm going to start with Daniel chapter 4 and verse 31. It says, while the word was in the king's mouth, there fell a voice from heaven saying, O King Nebuchadnezzar, to thee it is spoken. The kingdom is departed from thee, and they shall drive thee from men, and thy dwelling shall be with the beasts of the field. They shall make thee to eat grass as oxen, and 7 times shall pass over thee until thou know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will. The same hour was the thing fulfilled upon Nebuchadnezzar, and he was driven from men, and did eat grass as oxen, and his body was wet with the dew of heaven, till his hairs were grown like eagle's feathers, and his nails like bird's claws. And at the end of the days, I, Nebuchadnezzar, lifted up my eyes unto heaven, and my understanding returned unto me. And I blessed the Most High, and I praised and honored him that liveth forever, whose dominion is an everlasting dominion, and his kingdom is from generation to generation. And all inhabitants of the earth are reputed as nothing. And he doeth according to his will in the army of heaven, and among the inhabitants of the earth, and none can stay his hand, or say unto him, what doest thou? At the same time, by reason, return unto me, and for the glory of my kingdom, mine honor and the brightness returned unto me, and my counselors and my lords sought unto me, and I was established in the kingdom. Excellent majesty was added unto me. Now I, Nebuchadnezzar, praise and extol and honor the King of heaven, all whose works are truth, and his ways judgment, and those that walk in pride he is able to abase. He was finally humbled. And what did it take to humble him? Kingdom, part of it is his kingdom being taken away. And he had to eat grass like an ox until he came to realize, like, man, the Most High, man, I can bet he was fighting for his sanity inside there. And like, man, there's nothing I can do. That is a humbling experience. And here it is, Babylon. Set its next amongst the stars. That's Obadiah chapter 1. It says, though thou set thy next amongst the stars, this will I bring thee down. America has been spiraling down ever since. Been going down the drain. It reached its height and now it's coming down. All these kingdoms are falling. That's why Yahushua, his kingdom is everlasting. There is no end. There is no the first dynasty, the second dynasty, and then it fell and got conquered by some warrior tribes and it came back. No, this kingdom lasts forever. There will never be another kingdom that rises up in this universe other than the kingdom of Yahushua. Infinite and eternity to this little time period we in, that's nothing. It's almost like they didn't even rule at all. You'll look back in the ancient days and man, yeah, Edomites used to rule the earth. Yeah, the Babylonians, yeah, these guys. They used to rule the world. But the thing is, are they worthy? Were they entrusted to keep the God's laws, statutes, commandments? No. They're not reliable. They're not the ones that the Most High is entrusted to give his laws, statutes, commandments to. So Babylon had fell, and in this Babylon, also known as Nineveh, also Assyria, Egypt, Sodom and Gomorrah. This place is the granddaddy of them all. When this place is done, nobody's stepping foot inside this place. Nobody. That's how much the Most High hates this place, and you're supposed to hate this place too. This is as soon as I find it, or as soon as I get there, shall I say? I'm pretty sure it's Proverbs 18:3 or 18:13. Proverbs 18, or maybe it's 13 and 18. Yeah, it's got to be 13 and 18. That's Salakia. Or no, 8 and 13. Salakia, that's got to be it. Proverbs 8 and 13. Yep, that's it. Proverbs 8 and 13. The fear of Yahweh is to hate evil, pride and arrogancy, and the evil way and the forward mouth do I hate. So, if you claim to follow the Most High, you're going to hate all the things that he hates. And what's the thing? One of the things he hates is America. You hate all of his ways. The Bible says, matter of fact, let me grab it. Romans 12 and 2. Romans chapter 12, verse 2, it says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of God. So you're supposed to be transformed, and you're supposed to understand all the stuff that America stands for is wicked. Standing for the national anthem and say, all rise and raise your hand. And people have the nerve to say, you disrespecting the flag? You damn right we disrespecting the flag, because it ain't got shit to do with us. This flag represents rape, rob, bloodshed, murder, captivity, kidnapping, oppression for us. Why are we standing for this nation? No. We got our own nation. They're going to rise for our nation, though, when we in the kingdom. Just like how there are some of us that did not follow the customs of the heathens. Mordecai didn't bow. And assimilate to their culture. You're going to have some Edomites that's not going to assimilate or bow or come up to the feast. And guess what? They're going to be judged for that. But nevertheless, this is the way of the truth. And I can't, you have to have a spirit of, I can't wait to see all this. Man, it is so much. You turn on the news, you can't go a week without something major on the news. You can't go a week. Big T is turning up. Like I've never seen any president turn up. Last president I've seen turn up somewhat like this, maybe And it don't even compare to Donald Trump's first term. But the last president I seen turned up like this probably was George Bush in the 9/11 thing, and the war in Iraq and the war in Afghanistan that led America into a land barren and desert, which was already happening and fulfilled when they went to Desert Storm, but happened even more when they started putting more people out there. So this place right now, you're seeing technology increase, which is what? That technology increasing is giving way for the MOTB, the 666 mark, the hour of temptation, which you're going to be faced with. Are you going to take it or are you not going to take it? Whose side are you going to be on? You choosing life or you choosing death? Which one? Either way, you're making a choice. Even if you don't, there's going to be people that don't take the chip and still going to choose death. And on that, I hope this lesson has been edifying. And I want to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem HaKakwadash. Double honors to the elders, GMS Ruel. Peace, salutations, and shalom.